noticed that your natural hair is breakage prone and won't grow? By the end of this video, you'll have my tried and true current natural hair tips so that you can stop the breakage dead in its tracks.
Welcome to Jheri Johnson's channel. I'm your curl-friendly lawyer, Lavinia Latham from Fine Natural Hair Rocks, and today I'm taking over Jheri's channel.
For the very best in fine and fragile natural hair advice, go ahead and subscribe, and also hit up the bell notification button so that you can know exactly when I post a new video every single week. I've actually got an entire blog dedicated to fine and fragile natural hair. On this blog called Fine Natural Hair Rocks, I help naturals just like you figure out how to grow out their breakage-prone hair as long and as strong as possible. Tip number 1, never dry detangle your dry and matted natural hair. So oftentimes when we notice that our hair is dry, it's tangled, it's matted, we really kind of, for whatever reason, just jump right on into detangling with, whatever tool we can find, whether it's a comb, whether it's a brush, something of that nature. I'm here to tell you, do not do that. Whatever you do, do not do that. That is actually going to lead to a ton of breakage, and you're going to see a lot of snapped curls, a lot of snapped hair, and it's just not going to be a very good situation. Instead, whenever you are going to be detangling your hair, be sure to use something that is very moisturizing in nature. It has a detangling effect. Things like a leave-in detangler can work really well. My personal favorite is the Alake Naturals leave-in detangler, which I will leave a link to down below. I also highly encourage people to go ahead and detangle their hair as part of their deep conditioning routine. So, once you have your deep conditioner in, it's wash day, perhaps use that opportunity to go in, deep condition your strands for moisture, and then before you go ahead and wash that out, you might want to go in and then, detangle your hair. Also, another quick tip, a benefit tip, or a bonus tip, so to speak, on that is to definitely go ahead and use your fingers first. So fingers are always going to be supreme at detangling fine natural hair or fragile natural hair as opposed to going in with tools. Tip number 2, you want to be regularly assessing your hair for moisture and protein balance issues. So super duper quickly, if your hair is feeling mushy, it's not feeling like it has any strength to it, it just kind of has an overall feeling of like, it's just feels weak, it feels brittle, it feels like it could disintegrate, then chances are likely that you're needing some protein. Now, if you go ahead and you feel your strands and your strands kind of feel like they're super hard, they're not really supple, they're not moving past each other very well, they're breaking off, chances are likely that you probably need a little bit more moisture in your routine. So, me personally, I like to make sure that I'm assessing my hair every single time I touch it, because assessing your hair is definitely going to make you know what you need to add to your regimen to make sure that your moisture and protein balance is actually it's a legitimate balance. Curl friends, have you tried any of these tips before? If you've tried any of these tips before, go ahead and comment down below. Give me a big yes so that I know that we're all on the right track here. Third, you want to go ahead and deep condition your hair regularly. I personally suggest deep conditioning your hair at least once per week, because the more you deep condition your hair is the more you ensure that your hair is really getting the good nutrients, the good ingredients that it really needs to thrive and grow and be its healthiest, strongest self. If you're currently on the hunt for a really good deep conditioner, I actually did an entire video about this. I'll definitely go ahead and leave the link right here, and I'll also leave the link to the video down below in the description box. For tip number 4, you're definitely going to want to go ahead and massage your scalp regularly. Yes, so for those of you guys who don't necessarily have any tools to massage your scalp, you can definitely go ahead with your fingers and just give yourself a good massage. Now, this doesn't have to be overly onerous. It could certainly be while you're watching a movie, maybe you're taking a Zoom call, if you're working from home, maybe you have a break and you're just having a phone conversation with your girlfriends or whoever. Any moment is really a good moment to go ahead and massage your scalp. The fantastic thing about massaging your scalp is that it stimulates growth. So the idea behind this particular tried and true method that I use on my own breakage prone hair is that the blood flow is going to increase on your scalp, which is then going to lead to a faster reproduction of cells, which will then lead to faster hair growth. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a little massage right here as well too. My fifth tip is that you're gonna wanna go ahead and detox your hair regularly. So I personally advise detoxing your hair at least once per month. I really love the clay mask from Soultanicals. I've heard so many other influencers on YouTube as well as friends rave about the detoxes, how amazing they are, and I can tell you for myself that I truly do enjoy those detoxes as well. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm certainly making reference to the Soultanicals Master Hair Cleanse Detox. They've also got a couple of different variations on that detox, but for the most part, they all pretty much do the same thing in the sense of resetting your hair back to normal, getting your curls on and popping, and just overall, you know, having your hair and your scalp in a happy place. I mean, who doesn't want that? As a super bonus tip, because I feel like I say this in all of my videos, and I feel like this is, you know, advice that most of us know by now, you're gonna wanna go ahead and eat and drink as healthfully as possible. So eat super healthy foods, lots of fruits, lots of veggies, you know, healthy fats like avocados and nuts. And then for water, you know, just making sure that you replenish your body, you hydrate your body, that you are not in a very dry, dehydrated state. The more your body is getting the nourishment that it needs, the healthy foods and the good water that it needs, is the more, not only is your body going to operate more efficiently, which, you know, in my view is a little bit more important than hair, but since we're here talking about hair, you know, it's definitely going to have the added effect, the bonus effect of making sure that your hair is growing long and as strong as possible. So curl friends, this is actually not my real hair. This is actually a protective wig. Protective styling is supreme. I know you guys know how good protective styling is. I know so many of you guys actually implement it into your own regimens. However, you know, and I'm doing the exact same thing. Now you know exactly how I grew my fine and fragile natural hair longer and stronger. But what about figuring out how to develop a good regimen? Not to worry, curl friend. I've written an entire blog post on exactly that, how to develop a solid moisture regimen for your fine and fragile natural hair. Go ahead and visit the link in the description box down below so that you can get all the goods on exactly what that blog post even looks like. Also, if you want to join a community of curl friends right here on Fine Natural Hair Rocks, I've created a secret society on Facebook with other curl friends just like you. In this secret society Facebook group, I share up-to-date fine and fragile natural hair to help you nurture your hair and to help you grow your own fine and fragile natural hair as long and as strong as possible. In that secret society Facebook group, there's also an opportunity for you to go ahead and post your own tips and tricks. If you'd like to join the Secret Society Facebook group, go ahead and click the link down below, and there'll definitely be an opportunity for you to apply for membership. Check out these videos next for even more fine and fragile natural hair advice. If you like this video, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and go ahead and share this video with your other curl friends. Go ahead and comment down below on what your natural hair regimen looks like.
Many thanks to Jheri for letting me take over your channel.
Thank you so much for watching, curl friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!